Al Sharpton recently went viral for saying that Black Americans should not feel compelled to celebrate the 250th anniversary of the United States of America because in 1776 they were enslaved. But I personally tend to view this conversation that has sparked online. I have a very different perspective. I want to explain my thought process from a psychological perspective. When we talk about national identity, we're talking about something deeper. We're talking about belonging, a sense that this is something, this country, what it entails means that you are actually inheriting something, that something belongs to you or that you are a part of something. In psychology, there's a concept called the social identity theory. And this concept essentially says that we get a lot of our self esteem based on the groups that we belong to. If you tell a group of people that they should not identify with their own country, you risk separation and not connection. And at a time where many of us are trying to bridge the gap and actually get to a more perfect union, conversations like this actually separate us even further. Yes, it's true that in 1776, Black Americans were enslaved. They were denied freedom, but the story did not stop there. I choose to view our story as a triumphant one. But again, everything is perspective. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Black Americans did not just exist as enslaved people in this country. Our story is one that contributed to building this country. We helped to shape this country. And we had a huge hand in getting the country closer to its actual constitutional ideals. From the Civil War to the Civil Rights Movement, Black Americans have fought in every single major war that this country has had. You can look at this from a story of division, or you can look at the unity that existed that allowed us to prevail in the Civil War, the unity that allowed the Underground Railroad to happen, the unity that allowed the Civil Rights Movement to be pushed forward. Black Americans fought to make the promise of America real. So I do not believe we should discount all of our history and what we've contributed and co-sign our own disinheritance. By that logic, Black Americans don't have less claim to America, they actually have more. Choosing to celebrate the country does not mean that you ignore the past, but two things can be true at once. The nation fell short of its ideals at one point in time, and the people, we the people, worked to progress towards a more perfect union. We work to actually progress towards the ideals that this country is founded upon. National pride does not have to be blind to history, it can be grounded. It can be reflective of how far we've come, because at the end of the day, identity is not about who helped to start the country or how the country started out, but rather who are the people that contributed to actually making it what it is? Who are the people that helped to shape what it has become? And that story belongs to everyone. And so all Americans have something to celebrate this year. I choose to highlight the triumphant story of Black Americans in this country.